Hello, all you imps, pixies, and other fine fae folk. It's me, Michelle, the Hobby Hobbit. This is a channel where we play with different kinds of arts, crafts, and things, but we are master of none. To those of you who have just wandered across my channel, I would love it if you would consider giving me a like and a subscribe. It helps my baby channel grow. To those of you who have subscribed and come back, hi. How are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Right. Got a list of links in my description box. Channels to support, channels to inspire, products I like. Today we're going to do another mini painting video because I have my D&D game has started back up, and I am going to paint this Beholder zombie. Zombie. And actually, this is the one I was tasked with, but 2 of his arms fell out, so I bought another one to replace it because I don't want them to think that I broke it when they just fell out, and I have no idea where they went. Because these are, he's a zombie, and so these are the arms that can be put in when he's fighting. So yeah, good times, good times, good times. Right, so the only thing I was tasked with was he's got to be blue. That's the color that was highly requested. Now, I don't know if all these come out or not. I do see some edges that need to be sanded down a bit. So let's start with that. This may be a 2-parter video because this guy is going to be very detailed. He's much bigger than the minis I normally paint because those are usually figurines. And I usually know what I'm doing with them because they are my character. Ah, see, that just fell out. See what I mean, Jelly Bean? Just falls out with the slightest little bit of movement. Okay. All I'm doing here is I'm getting these lines, the seams, I'm just sanding them down so they don't stick out as much. Okay. I don't know why that's so rough there. I don't like that. So yeah, we're going to put him blue. This is what's called a beholder. They're nasty little creatures. In one game we did fight one time, I believe. I can't remember now. I think it was just one. Okay, that one's sanded down. That doesn't appear to have any sharp edges on that one or that one. That one doesn't appear to have any. That one doesn't. That seam looks okay there. That's good. Not as much sanding as I thought. Yeah, all right. Good job. She says that she pats herself on the back. Okay, now I know that these come out because that's what came out on the other one. So I want the ones that will come out to come out, so it's easier to paint. Okay, so I need to put them on the side that they come from. So that goes there, that goes there. This one comes here. Does that come out? How many arms are there? 1, 2, 3. There's 4 that switch. So I gotta find where the, there it is. So it's just those. Okay. All right, so he's a zombie, so I want to kind of look him over and think about how I'm going to do this, because I can make some grody things. Don't get me wrong there. I can definitely make some grody things. Okay. There I go with that sniffing again. I think rather than using this Kraken blue, I'm going to use this satin acrylic paint. Put a couple drops in there. Okay. So we're going to do the blue first. So I'm going to get as much of the blue covered as I can, as evenly as possible. And then I'll go back in and do the deeper shades and the highlights later. I just want to get a quick little base coat down, if that makes any sense to y'all. Yeah. Just get our base coat down. Okay. Oh, what brush do I want to use? These are fine, tiny points. That's a tiny point. That's a tiny point. You can go over here. Your tiny points can go here where I can look at you and grab you if I need to. I'm thinking this guy here maybe. Wish I had a square kind of one. A short square that doesn't look floofy is what I'm looking for. This one would be good too, I think. I think that's the one I want right there. Yep, that's the one I want. Okay, good. That gives me, there it goes. There it goes. Right. We're just gonna move this around to where I'm comfortable with everything. Okay, so let's get some Wawa in here. Don't need a lot. Okay, I am literally just going to start painting this guy. Like I said, I'm just doing the base coat for him. And then I'll darken it up and adjust the colors as I need to. Oh, gotta remember that's clear. I should probably just tape that. Cover it with tape so it doesn't get, I think I will when I let this dry. I'm going to tape that so I don't booger it up. A nice little protective layer of paint. Tape. If you guys would like to see me like do some grody stuff, just let me know. I can paint some grody or color some grody pictures. I have the Alan Roberts, The Beauty of Horror. I can color those on camera, although they are very detailed and very time consuming. Exceedingly time consuming. Yeah, this is going to be a more than one session, I think, paint job. There's just so many little intricacies and nuances and bits and pieces that I want to try and get. There's so many angles you have to turn this guy. Yes. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're just going. What I like is there's so many different. This blue is really got different shades to it, doesn't it? See, I'm trying to rush and I need to stop. That's where my mistakes are happening. I need to just stop and take my time and not worry about rushing. I'm listening to the news that my mom's got on across the way. It's just such a sad time to freaking be alive, you know, all this war that's going on. Why can't people just live peacefully? Why does everybody feel the need for power? For land, for, you know. Why can't we be friends? Okay. My fingers are not long enough to do that. You know, where you steady yourself with your fingertip. They're just not long enough. So I told you guys that I was listening to what is her name? It's Wiseman is the last name of this author. She's written What She Left Behind, The Lost Girls of Willowbrook, and then now I'm listening to The Life She Was Given. Oh my gosh, it's such a good story, you guys. It's so good. Highly recommend it. I'm listening to it on Audible, not sponsored, not affiliated. I pay for my own subscription. Man, there's a lot of these eyeball stalks. How many have I painted? Oh, and I still have to paint those too. Good grief. Good thing I just looked down because I might have thought I was done. Okay. That's part of his face. Okay. I'm just barely touching this up because I know where kind of what I want to do with this. So we're just going to let the next part kind of take itself on. Take on me. Take on me. Okay, put you there. Let's get these little eyeball bits. Okay. Now I've quite literally painted myself into a corner. Okay. I think I'm going to try to lay them in there because I think that's going to be the least amount of trouble for them. Letting them in there, they're not going to touch anything else like this paper towel that I've got down. That would just put fuzzies on them. Ah, devil. Devil. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's just try this and see if this will... Ooh, that's going to be all kinds of wishy... Ah! You guys. Yeah. Good thing it's just the first coat, huh? Oh, that one needs to be sanded down a bit. Okay, you can go there. I think I'm going to put another quick little layer on the top of his head because that looks awful not the color I want. Ah, daggone it. These things are slicker than snot, I'm telling you. And clearly, I am not a professional mini painter. Oh. Ah! Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and put this blue on here too. Okay. I just want like a base color down on these just to kind of give me an idea of what I'm looking at. I have a better idea or another idea of what I want to do with them. I'm just doing this to throw some color in for now. They're probably going to get painted a different color if I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, now how are we going to get that back there? Very carefully, that's how. Very, very carefully. So I've ordered some more microphones so that I can try to have one on charge at all times. So I don't have that issue of me running out of speaker and microphone during the middle of a video. Because when these run out, I don't know. It doesn't beep at me. It just stops recording the sound. Okay. Okay. Ah, a slippery little sucker, isn't it? You know, good news is if I mess up with that one, I've got another one because I bought the replacement one. So if I booger it up too much. Okay, so let's do red for the inside of his mouth for a base color of the mouth. Don't need a whole lot here because we're just going to coat the inside of his mouth, yeah? Gosh, I am dropping this thing more than not. What is wrong with me? Okay. Okay, good. That's what I want. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for now because I want it to, yeah, that was looking good. I think I'm going to put these as red too. Touch these up with red. These spiky things. I'm digging that it's turned like mottled red and kind of bluey, purpley in there. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. I'm going to let that dry. Actually, I'm going to come back. Hang on. I've missed a spot or two. I want it to be a little darker in there too. I don't want it to be this bright red. There, that's a better color. Okay. Stay put. Stay stay put. Now I'm going to do a tiny drop of yellow. I know that's really bright, but watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a tiny drop of brown with it. Come on. Yeah. That's going to be the teeth color. Okay. Okay, let's put a little bit more of this. I'm just trying to get that yellow out of there. Okay, I'm going to leave this for now because I want it to dry really good before we pick up on the next steps of what we're going to be doing, which is going to be adding more depth and detail. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there before I keep messing with it. Yeah. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.